And so, dear ones, we are here to speak to you today about the transition time that you are in. For you are in a time now of great upheaval and change, and this change will be taking place over the next several months, and as a result, you will be very different when the next year, the 2013, arrives. For you will have cleared much of the past that you have been holding on to. For there is no longer any reason for you to hold on to this past, because it no longer serves you. At one time, the past was very important because it reminded you and it held lessons for you and it taught you about many things that you needed to know. But that time is no longer. And now, we would like you to breathe deeply, and we would like you on your exhalation to exhale all of your past experiences and your past lives. And we will practice this several times. And we will do inhalations very deeply into our lower abdomen, and then we will exhale completely and fully, and all of your past will leave you. For there is no reason for the past anymore, as we have said to you. And we will keep saying this to you because you are very stubborn, you humans. You like to hold on to your past. You think that it is worth something. It's like the way that you keep all of your things around you, and you become very cluttered. And that's what the past does, is it clutters you and it keeps you from moving forward. And we would very much like for you to keep moving forward as you have been moving forward. For you have been doing a very good job in your process of ascension. And as we have been seeing you move through this transition time, and we have been helping you by holding the energy for you so that you can do what you need to do as you decide what you need to do, and as you create the future for yourselves, we see that the only thing that is really holding you back now is the way that you hold on to the past. So all past experiences must be released, and we must also look at this as a time of no judgment. For this is the other thing that you like. You like to hold on to your past, and you like to hold on to your things, and you like to have clutter around you, and then you like to judge it. You like to sit around and you like to say, oh, well, this is good and this is bad, and look at that person over there, what they're doing. What they're doing is very good, and what I'm doing is very bad. Or vice versa. We also see that you love to say, oh, that person, how can they live that way? We would not want to live that way. Look at the way we live. We live in a much better way. Well, this is all judgment, and the only thing that judgment does is it holds you back. It keeps you from moving forward, and dear ones, you are moving forward, and we are so, so proud of you, because we have seen transition time after transition time, and this time you are really getting it. You are really moving through. You are really allowing yourselves to release and to renew. And when you do this and you release the past, what you allow is for your soul to come into its true presentation. For the soul has been dormant. The soul has been waiting. The soul is now awakening, and that is what we are seeing. As you clear away the past, and you clear away the clutter, and you clear away the judgment, and you become one with who you really are. And now again, deeply inhale. Inhale into your lower abdomen. And as you do, I want you to feel into your core field. Feel into the very center of your body. Feel what that feels like when you breathe into that. Pure white light. Breathing in. Cleansing your core. Opening you up. And what you see, you may see some darkness because the core has been clouded. That is the past, that is the clutter, that is the judgment that you have been holding on to. But we would like for you now to breathe the pure white light into the core field, releasing, releasing, exhaling all of the sludge that is there. And as you exhale, we would like you to exhale it down into the center of the earth. And as you inhale, we would like you to inhale the pure white light into your lower abdomen and then allow it to go up, up, up into your midbrain, enlivening and enlightening and electrifying your brain. Feeling your brain become one with the neurons that are there, allowing them to enliven, and then as you exhale, any darkness will be exhaled into the center of the earth. And we want you to practice this several times now. So we will inhale very deeply into the lower abdomen and then allow that to move up the center of the body into the midbrain, enlivening the brain, and then exhaling down through the core field of the earth. And you will probably notice that there is a darkness that is changing. It is maybe going from very dark to gray to light gray. And we will start to see a brilliance. There will be a spark, and that is your soul. And what we are doing today is we are getting in touch with our soul, and we are starting to understand who we really are. For that is who we really are, is our soul. And our soul has been asleep. Our soul has been waiting. Our soul has been entombed, waiting for this time of true awakening and ascension. Up to this time, the soul has been dormant while you are in the physical form. The soul has been resting. The soul has been slumbering, so that upon the physical death, when you are released, when the energetic field of the body is released, and the soul then becomes awake in the ascension time between lifetimes on earth as a human. But we are now seeing that because of the work that you have been doing, it is now available to you for you to be able to enliven your soul and for your soul to become awake while you are still in the body. And this is what ascension is. Once you become conscious of your soul particle, and your soul particle begins to spark, and as you feed it with the breath, and it turns into a tiny flame, and that flame then begins to grow, see your soul start to unfold, and you will see your light body begin to unfold and stretch itself as if you have been asleep and folded, almost as if you have been a piece of origami. Your soul has been folded into a tight, tight little speck. And now, as you are cleaning your core with the breath, as you are leaving behind your past and all of the judgments that you have been feeling, you are now getting in touch with that little tiny speck, that little spark, that as you feed it with the breath and continue to release and relax, you will now start to see the soul unfold. The light body will start to unfold. And at first you will feel it inside of you. And as you breathe, it will start to expand, and it will come into the outer edges of your body, and you will feel it start to go into your legs, and into your arms, and throughout your torso, and up your neck, and into your head, and then into your feet, and into your hands, and your toes, and your fingertips, and your body will start to tingle as your soul becomes enlivened. Now at first your soul will be kind of dull. It will have a grayish tint to it. And almost as if it is the undercoating of primer. And as you continue to breathe in and out white light, you will notice that your soul and your light body will become much more enlivened. That there will be almost an electricity about it. As when you turn on your bulbs, those new bulbs that you use now, that you so like, those ones that use less electricity, we forget what they're called, but they're the ones that when you turn them on, they take a few seconds before they start to react fully. And then when they do, they go from a glimmer to a full, brilliant radiance. And that is what we are seeking for your soul. We are seeking for the soul to be able to do that, for the soul to be able to fully engage with the light. For that is what happens when the soul leaves the body up until this point, at the time of the physical death, is that the soul would leave the body and would then become fully brilliant with light. And this is the process that happens when those of you who have had the near death and have spoken of this, when you see the light and you go into the light, it is the awakening of the soul that you are experiencing. And through this, that is when you become fully alive and conscious and become an ascended being. But now, there is no reason for you to wait for this, because now you can do this while you are in the body, fully conscious, through the breath, connecting with the core field and the seed of your soul that resides within. So now we would like you to practice this a few more times, where you will breathe in and you will breathe out, and you will see, as you will feel the expansion of the soul, you will feel it bumping up inside of you, inside of your skin, inside of the outline, the edges of your physical form. You will feel it expand into that, and you will feel full. You will start to feel full with light. Light will be everywhere in your body. You will feel it from the depth of your core field, through your nervous system, through your bones, your blood vessels, your organs. You will become completely enlivened, and as a result, you will start to feel as if you can no longer be contained. And that is what is happening, is for so no longer is the soul able to be contained by the body. So what we will do is we will then allow you, while you are still in the body, this used to be only accomplished during the death phase, was when the soul could step out of the body. But now, because there was no connection, the soul would leave the body, and the body would die, and the soul would move on. But now, with this process of ascension, you have figured out how to remain alive in the body that you now have, but at the same time, to move your soul outside of the body so that it may attract more light. And as a result, we will bring the soul then out of the body. So on the breath, as we're inhaling and exhaling and feeling, it's very important to feel this. Feel the light centering, moving through your body, expanding. Feel your entire body replicated in light. This is your soul. Feel that soul. And now what we would like you to do is to invite your soul and the light body that is attached to the soul to move out of your body, to take a step out and out of your body, and then to turn around and to look at you. We would like very much for you to introduce yourself to your soul. We would like for you to gaze lovingly into the eyes of your soul, and through the eyes breathe with your soul. And every time you inhale and exhale, you are strengthening your soul, and your soul is strengthening you, and you are building a deeper connection with your soul. And as you do this, you will feel stronger. Your physical body will feel empty, it will feel hollow, but it will feel strong. The structure of the physical body will feel extremely strong, because you have taken the soul out of the body for the moment, and you have separated, but you are still connected. And the soul now will be able to take in much more available light. And as the light is strengthening the soul, so too is your physical body and its form and function being strengthened. And so we would like you now, as you've gazed back and forth, and this is the first time you have done this, for this is very powerful. So what we would now like you to do is to invite your soul and the light body that is now radiating Hopefully we are radiating a white, golden light, and we would like you to ask that body to step back into you, to fill you, to nurture you. And for you to feel the consciousness that has come in with the light, for you have expanded your consciousness by bringing more light into the body. And as you bring this light into the body, thank your soul and ask your soul now to return to the core field where the soul will be available to you at any time. And we would like to return to the core field where the soul will be available to you at any time. And we would like you now to bring the soul back into the core field. And this is where the soul resides. And we know that any time that you can access this soul by going into the core field with the breath. So now let's take a few very nice cleansing breaths, very light, peaceful, almost as if we are putting the soul back to sleep. But we are not putting the soul back into its box and putting the spark away. We are keeping it alive, we are keeping it awake, but we are asking it to rest, to relax, to expand, to support us, to do what we need it to do, to bring us forward in this ascension process. But we are now working together. The soul is an active participant in the process of your life. So you have this soul with you at all times. This body of light that is a replicant of you, that is now able to move freely once we have activated it and moved it out of the body and then back in. You will now, through practice with the inhalation and the exhalation, be able to do this. And so you will, while you will be physical and human in this form on the earth, you will now be able to move with your soul consciously into other dimensions. And you will be able to acquire knowledge, and you will be able to acquire all that you wish for. And through this process of letting go and releasing, you have also released the past. So we want you to work with this energy, and we want you to move forward. We are not interested in you staying in one place any longer. This has gone on for too long, and you know that you now can do it. The only thing that is really holding you is the fact that you do not know if this is real. But we are here to tell you it is real because you know how you have felt during this process. Because what you have felt is you have felt a divine love and consciousness of your soul. As the soul stepped out of you and turned and gazed into your eyes, and you connected through the eyes and breathed with the soul, you felt the connection of deep love that is available to you. This is the divine energy of Source, and this is the energy that is always available to you. You have now felt the consciousness of self-love and what the love field, the potential of the love field, and what it can mean if you are in this field all of the time. So we would like you to work with this. We would like you to expand your consciousness. We would like you to continue with this experiment that you have begun and have been so successful with. And we want you to know that we are always here for you because we love you, because you have taught us how to love, and we support you. And we are here, we are the ones that have held the energy for you as you have taught us the many things that we would like to know and that you have been able to bring forth. And so with this, dear ones, we will say goodbye to you for now, but we will see you soon, and we wish for you all the best and for you to continue to work with this exercise that we have given you. And you will see a strengthening not only of your body and your mind and your spirit, but you will see that your consciousness will expand, and there will no longer be anything that you cannot do or cannot visualize and appreciate. And so, we will leave you for today, and you will know that you are loved, because that is what you have felt, and that is what you have connected with, the divine consciousness of love that you created.